Hello all, welcome back to another episode of Avowed. Starting already.
The Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwine said you might be heading this way. Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy. Fair enough, envoy. Talk to the man all you'd like. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adragan interests. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
I tell you what, I continue to express interest in this animancy, I guess you would call it. I'm just wondering if it's the same as necromancy. At least that's kind of like what the vibes I'm getting from it, but I don't know.
Come on. My invention.
Giatta, what's the meaning of this?
Alright, I guess this guy we gotta
Look
talk
at these
to.
crops.
Oh hey,
Look
isn't
at
this a character?
The Dreamscourge is laying
Giatta,
waste to
huh?
our home.
There is no
That dude's hair
Dreamscourge in
purple.
Emerald Stay.
Maybe that's anyway. Let's talk to this guy.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dreamscourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike? In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion. Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dreamscourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms.
There may still be time to reverse the damage.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dreamscourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did. Before we can deal with the Dreamscourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dreamscourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart. Really? Unexpected from an Adragan. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Banished?
What?
Ignacy, We can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast. Perhaps, but I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
I'll find us another bedroom.
Well, that was certainly awkward to get in the middle of, but I guess let's talk to this Giatta and see what she has to say about this. I guess this is her place. Let's talk to her, see what's going on. Hello.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giatta, some manners, if you please.
Why start now?
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego. What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
I wish I could take credit for Giatta's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dreamscourge has been a thorn in my side for too long. Straight to business then. I can respect that. When it comes to the Dreamscourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast. I hope so, because we're running out of options. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fior. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dreamscourge. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want
Now
to
that
get
we've
extra
literally had
rations
8
next
minutes
time we
worth
go
of talking
shopping.
done, we can start this thing. I want to go through this stuff, try to take whatever I can. Hopefully there's something useful around here, and go from there. I don't know if she... I thought that she was a companion. Maybe we get her later. But like all this stuff, yeah. Yeah, we need all this stuff. I'm sure Giatta won't mind us taking her all of her food and everything like that, and grenades and sausage and meat and stuff like that. I'm sure she won't mind at all, being that no one seems to mind in this game about taking stuff. Which, you know, I guess is alright, you know? So... why don't we start with this consult with Monto, as he appears to be closer. And let's see what he has to say first. Oh, you know what? Oh, yes, we can add this to our journal. You guys can always pause the video and read that. Alright, let's see what he has to say.
Oh?
I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop. Giatta, what a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked. Ha! A novel idea, that. What I need is a stronger power source. We can't make something out of nothing. We're still limited by our resources. I could use a large single block of Adra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an adragan recently died in a western grove. Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An adragan's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgan queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgan in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the adragan had died. Still, Delamgan queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards. Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Well, let's go. That Adragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself.
Okay, so, and a dragon, they say. We're not gonna go that way. Well, no, I do want to see what the other, I guess 3 people want. And so let's go to these docks, and I guess outside, the town, and let's see what they have to say. And, I'm gonna take that, the one for, and go from there. I do see that there appears to be a merchant here.
Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
Okay, well, let's... Oh, exceptional, huh? Dagger. These are a lot of money. So she has a health potion, so let's see. I think I sold everything that I could in the last last video, yeah. I think we're good enough and stuff like that. Let's just continue to get the information that we need, and then we will go from there the next time. Here's more. Let's take that. Also appears to be something over here. Let's take that. Well, I mean, let's just take this stuff. We're just going to take this in front of this lady, so that's fine. I mean, when gathering supplies is that easy, why would you pay for them? Except, you know, I don't even know. To be honest with y'all, that is one of the criticisms of this game that I really don't mind. Like, that, honestly, I feel like that just makes the game easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I get that. I don't know if that breaks immersion or whatever, but by this time in Oblivion and Skyrim, we would have to deal with guards, we had to deal with a whole bunch of stuff, so, you know, I mean, that's just something that I don't mind. Okay. Seems to be a plant over here that we might need. Some mushrooms. Oh, there's a merchant over here. Let's see what this person's selling.
Ah, a new face. Welcome, welcome. There may not be much left, but feel free to take a look.
Well, you know what we can do? Why don't Why don't we take, like, I'm gonna say 3 lockpicks. And we'll take this, the cooked rabbit bits. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, we're gonna consult these guys here, Yvette and Remy. Well, we're just gonna check what's in this chest real quick. Alright, fantastic. Alright, let's check it out.
Our godlike.
Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend? Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giatta partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giatta must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giatta needs to finish her research. Deal?
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
I mean, let's be clear here. Why would you want to come back as anything less than a godlike in this game or universe? Like, I don't understand the question.
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us? So, you believe we need your help. Interesting.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
I tell you what, I'm really annoyed by these two people. I really don't like them. I'm already... Yeah. I feel like insulting them.
Yvette, take a note. Godlike are inherently uncooperative. Approach with caution. I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, Godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giatta wants to know all about the Dreamscourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
There's no cure for the Dreamscourge, much in the way that there's no cure for an avalanche.
Giatta will be interested to learn that the Dreamscourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dreamscourge, a pillar of Adra would be a good place to start. Trust in animancy to always find the most complicated way around a problem.
It would have to be a very ancient pillar. Giatta would know the details. An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh soccer, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Into exile.
Okay, so that was
Might
simple.
have dozed off there for a bit. Were any
Or
of those
maybe
words the ones we needed?
Okay, so now let's go consult with Elia. I heard she knows about the undead. Maybe she could tell us about animancy and how we can be a necromancer and animancer. That'd be really cool. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If there is necromancy in this game,
Why is it
I would definitely switch and rebuild the character so that we could do that.
A godlike in Emerald's Den.
Lighted crop.
Well, maybe our luck's improved. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day. Beatrice, you know, the one with her viscera on display? As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
Oh, and what do you use for fertilizer? Other corpses?
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple. But my revenants are special. So gentle and well-behaved. Most of the time.
My idea of a well-behaved corpse is one that stays dead.
Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong. Giatta Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town? He's a bigger fool than I thought. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dreamscourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo. Yes, quickly and mercifully if you can. Silvo is one of my revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put a poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has come. Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open. Just be gentle with him. He's a good boy.
So, we're killing a revenant then?
This game, I'm glad this game doesn't take itself too seriously.
This is why I don't take pets.
What? I'm going to, you mean to tell me I'm going to put down a living, or not a living, a corpse, and he's apparently a good boy? This is crazy, dude. Oh, man. All I gotta do is figure out how to get inside, I guess. I don't know, man. This, Oops. Like, I want to like this game. I really do. I really do. Maybe there is some charm. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, like, I'm really sure that there is some charm. But, I just...
That's all of them.
I don't know. Anyway, let's try to... see if there's anything in here. I guess what we could do is we could unbar this door now. So she could get in here and bury him or whatever. Well, we're gonna have to tell her we haven't taken out. We weren't able to take him out of the pasture or anything like that. But whatevs. Anyway, let's get this locked box. Ooh, there's some steel chunks and some money. I like that. All right, let's tell her. Let's talk to her.
I saw you reach into Beatrice. Find anything interesting? Poor Silvan. He was a bright young revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace. So, the Dreamscourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dreamscourge, they have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen. Precisely my point. There is something unique at the heart of this. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say. Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giatta are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
Okay, cool. So we have
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
Alright, so we're going to continue with doing these. And that's maximum health. After taking damage, slowly regenerate 100% of the last amount of health. I think I want this one, and then we're going to go to this one. And then let's go to our companions and let's check them out. So, for Kai, so he also has second wind. He can revive himself. That seems pretty interesting. Okay. And then we have this, of course. We just got some more health, so I'm not really worried about this yet. But how about this one, attack speed? That seems fine. Yeah, let's do that.
Settling.
Alright. So then all we gotta do now is go to this place and go to the, get this, dragon heart.
7 in the past week. How am I supposed
Nice,
to live like
okay,
this?
some money. Little plant over here. Just take it. And then I think what we're going to do is, at the next campsite that we go by, right? Where is this at? Let's fast travel here because actually there might be, it might be closer. Yeah, just a little bit closer. I tell you what, unspent companion ability points. By golly, what do you mean by that? Oh, I didn't do Marius. Marius attacks. Oh, this is passive. That's right. So Marius attacks reduce enemy damage reduction. I'm gonna do, yeah. So now his shots slow them down, or attacks slow them down and reduce their damage reduction. So that's good. All right. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get to this place. We're already at 30 minutes here. So I guess this is a good time to talk about this. I'm now approaching about 8 hours or so of gameplay here, and I'm really, like, I don't want to say I'm struggling, but like I'm really trying to like this game, and I'm really trying to, you know, enjoy it and everything like that, but I'm really having a hard time, and I'm not sure, like, I get that? Yeah. I'm trying to give this game a chance, is what I'm saying. But it's evident and clear that this isn't Obsidian's best work. And I'm not really entirely sure if that's a fair assumption, but I really don't know what to do. So I'm going to try to continue to play what I can and provide the content available and go from there.
One moment.
Not that one. There we go. Now there's just this guy. Oh, I missed. Alright, I got him. Nice. Oh, so these bullets will go through them. That's actually a nice little, nice little thought, or a nice little detail that I am glad that I figured out. Alright. So there appears to be some stuff here. Wild mushroom cap. And dank spores. Alright. No, I don't know how to explain it. I guess I'm going to explain it like this. When you saw that Obsidian was making an RPG that was similar to Skyrim or even Oblivion, you got real excited. Especially with me when I grew up playing Skyrim and what's called Oblivion, but also I grew up playing games, Obsidian games. Like, I remember when they did Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, for the original Xbox, and the Fallout New Vegas is one of my favorite games of all time. So I got excited, but it's like, I don't know. I have no idea. What is that guy? Oh, this is one of those. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is. It's just like it's kind of like, wow, you know. It's just not the same. So I'm really trying my best to try to. Really put out the best content that I can for you guys, but it's just not, I'm just having a hard time enjoying it.
Nice fight.
Okay, alright, cool. Alright, we got him. That guy was kind of rough. Alright, we should get him here. Alright, excellent. Okay.
Everybody all right?
I see that there is another enemy here. Oh, there's a whole bunch of enemies here. Oh, there's a wizard. That's... Oh my goodness gracious. We need to take a step back here. We need to take a step back here. We need to go. We need to take a step back. Because that was absolutely crazy. I guess we have to... Maybe we can just run past him. We can run past him, right? Yeah, because that's madness. That is madness. That is not something I want to deal with. Nice gem.
Trail goes through the ravine and into the glade. Careful where you step.
Okay. So I guess, can we go that way? It looks like we can, or we can come down here and go around there, maybe? No, because you want to know what? Let's go back the way we came and try to go around. Don't mind me, don't look at me. Hey guys, don't mind me, don't mind me. Oh, there is something here. Oh, a health potion. Awesome. I do think also the amount of fall damage you take in this game is pretty silly. I mean, if you're a godlike or whatever, that's cool and all, but don't you think you should take less damage when falling? I don't know though. Maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know. I couldn't make a better game. I'm not one to be like a game developer or anything like that, but I'm just saying there are just some little couple criticisms I have here and there.
Is someone there?
So these are these highway adepts now.
Here we go.
Well, I think these are better. These are definitely better than the what's it called? I'm sorry, the skeletons or the dead or whatever, the undead or whatever. These are definitely better to deal with.
Try me. Gotcha. Hey! Over here!
Okay. Yeah, much easier. Now let's see if they have some... Maybe they have something over here. Cooked rabbit. The homestead key. Come on, man. I'm not trying to do all this. I'm not trying to fight all these people. I'm just trying to get to wherever we gotta go.
Aye, aye.
What is this? Oh, this is one of those things.
unseen, unheard.
Alright, so this is pretty cool.
Oh, no, you don't.
And there's more enemies here. Big Willie. What? Who is Big Willie? Oh, Big Wiley. Nah, I gotta figure this out. I don't even know where to go. Big Wiley Tranton. I am not trying to fight any extra, like, bosses or whatever. I just went right into that. I am just trying to get to wherever the adragan, wherever they are. Ancient Grotto fast travel beacon. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute.
You're mine now.
I'm just not having a good time here. Like, I don't know. Like, it gives you, obviously it gives you the, what's it called? It gives you that marker where we can go. I guess it's all about learning. I feel bad because all I feel like I've been doing is running around for about 10 minutes. And even then, we come around here and, we've already been here. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to try to drop down. Unless we go up this way. Nope, 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 there's no way to go.
Let's go.
Maybe we go down this way and then we drop down. I see that there is something up here. Just some random bumpy chest. Okay. I'm gonna say this is the way to go. No, we're just. Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
See, I can deal with this guy. This guy's not that strong. That brown bear is, though. Oh my gosh. What are those things? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that.
What you got? Time to rally.
Alright, I gotta go. I gotta go. I guess we cross this bridge. I'm assuming that they will just pop up when we can. Delman Glade. Why are there so many enemies?
Right with you. Oh no, you don't.
I guess we just run right by. I'm gonna say we run right by. No, we cannot go this way either.
They're behind you.
Let's try not to eat so much here. There we go. Come on, man. Come on, come on. This is kind of ridiculous. Why are there so many enemies? Look at all these triangles on, or upside down triangles on my thing. Look, can we just talk?
This ends now.
Can we just talk? Come on, man.
Here we go.
I'm confused here. I'm just trying. You know what, dude? I cannot. Dude, wow, that's crazy. That's kind of crazy. I just don't understand, like...
You're mine now.
Maybe the fire will get him. And then these enemies from over here are coming up. I feel like I'm just not ready for this yet. Yeah, you know what I think, guys? I think we gotta put this on hold. This mission at least on hold. And I think that we have to... I'm gonna have to do some side missions before we even do this stuff. Like, I need to level up, you know, and I need to check to see what I gotta do, because this is crazy. There's no way I could do this. I wonder if it's not gonna let me fast travel because we're out of the way. Yeah, so I think, for starters, let's end this video. Can I fast travel from the current area? Of course not, because enemies are probably close.
Are those roots tearing the bridge apart, or holding it together?
Alright, so it looks like I can now, because I saw a thing. Oh yeah, look at that. That's 3 skulls. Yeah, I am not ready. I'm not ready for that. So, you know what? We're just gonna have to do some grinding, and we're gonna have to do some side quests and everything like that. In fact, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come to this camp. We're gonna talk to our what's it called, our people. And then we're gonna end the movie. Yeah, end the movie, because there was nothing like pure cinema, like watching me die over and over and over again. But what I meant to say was we're gonna talk to our companions and then end the video.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her. I don't know. In my experience, it's always the snake you don't see that bites you. Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject. You too.
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valian republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giatta didn't draw blood. No doubt. That's why I admire the resolve. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
Agreed.
I'm with you both. And Giatta. She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
Sometimes that just makes it easier.
Hey, don't worry. We're talking about Giatta's situation.
Right. Like, what did you think I was talking about?
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giatta, but I'm glad to have her on our side. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another. Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you. Some of that is sheer stubbornness, but I can give you some pointers on your stance, too. That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
Oh man, so
you might
can
want to
do
consider
training
not
now?
washing
That's
your
pretty
clothes
cool.
in safflower
I
oil.
like that a lot.
I hate to break it to you.
Envoy? Fior Messiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go. They're not just thick, they're nigh impenetrable. And there's a distinct feeling that they want you dead. Nothing we can't get through, but you'll be glad you brought me along. I do have some experience with Emerald Stair. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone slipping?
I said almost. Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject. Until next time.
Alright, so it looks like they're all good. I want to see if I'm able to upgrade anything. Actually, right here. I don't really care for this common round shield. And we're not really able to do any of these.
Listen,
Yeah.
Kai, I need you to stalk like a cat, not stomp around like a Balrog.
Yeah. I think what we're
training
going
was
to
a
do,
lot bigger.
we're going to exit here. We're probably going to have a vision or a dream, or those people with a voice to talk to us again, but... Oh, of course.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field. The bars stifle us. We cannot recall when last we spoke. Hollow faces in a line. What has come of this place? A hand of generosity, or a gauntlet of steel? We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals? A new tongue, an unfamiliar name. A harvest grows, the dead rise. What do they hope to achieve? Lift the shroud from the wheel. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make? The hound cannot recognize itself. It growls at its own reflection. Should we fear it too? Fire that burns the forest feeds the soil with its ash. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Alright, so now that's over, like I said, guys, we're gonna put this off to the next video. Or not the next video. We're just gonna try to do some of this stuff. Maybe we could do this one for Kai in the next video, and maybe we do go back to Dawn Shore, and see what we could do, because the animancy method is I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. 3 skulls. I guess we really aren't ready. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I'm really, I don't know. It's kind of irritating me about how this Let's Play's going, but anyway, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Hope you guys had a great day, or have a great day. Thank you very much for watching.